Welcome to the Making of Yore, a podcast where we turn ideas into game mechanics for our upcoming tabletop RPG, Yore. If you'd like to stay up to date on the developments of Yore, head over to our Discord. Link is in the description.
You like darts?
Yeah, we'll play darts.
All right.
Give me finesse. The darts are on the bookshelf.
I fail my first check. I assume
right.
tier 2?
Yeah, you hit the board, but you only score like 10 points.
Okay.
I don't remember what a fucking dartboard looks like. I know a bullseye and a treble 20.
Yeah.
Can I use my athletics for the darts?
Sure.
Hell yeah. I do a backflip and throw a dart.
All right.
And I succeed.
All right. You throw the dart through the wall.
Nice.
You don't hit the dartboard, but you do throw it really hard.
I don't know how to get that.
I don't feel like...
I don't even know where that went.
Like the fletching just like falls on the floor and then there's a little hole in the drywall. The gypsum wall.
I was going to say the drywall.
Plaster of Paris wall, whatever the fuck it was.
I'm pretty good at this, though.
I go over and I look to see if there's other holes in the wall around the dartboard.
Yeah. No, just this one.
Well, does it look like they ever use it?
No.
There's a possibility that they're going to notice this hole.
What do you mean?
I mean, this place is like pristine. Do you think vampires maybe are OCD?
All right, look. If it's that big, hold on, and I'll take the thing, and I'll
What do you mean the thing?
the dartboard.
Okay.
Take the dartboard, and I'll pluck the nail out, and I'll move it over to the hole, and I'll put the dartboard over the hole.
All right. The dartboard is stuck to the wall. I'm going to need athletics to get it off.
All right. What? What is it?
Tier 3 athletics check.
Oh, no.
We'll just get it off the wall. All right, that's a crit succeed. I get it.
All right. You rip the dartboard off the wall, and this big metal box behind it comes with it.
What is all this? This is some impressive stuff. This is a high quality dartboard. I've never seen one like this.
It's maybe like 18 inches deep, kind of the same size as the dartboard, but a little smaller.
Dunlap, come here. Look at this.
I'm standing right next to you.
I bet they didn't even know this was here. You know, these buildings so old, they never
use it. What does it
it.
look like to me? Is this a safe?
Yeah, it's 100% a wall safe.
They never freaking
There's
use it.
nothing else this could be.
This is incredible. Anyway, it'll be easy enough to put back, and I'm going to go mount it. I'm going to start trying to push it into the wall where the hole is.
All right, you need another tier 3 athletics check.
Remember, you roll these at disadvantage.
Well, he's a half giant, right?
Oh, that's true. You're right.
So he's just raw.
Yeah, well, then I get that too then.
All right, yeah, it doesn't seat particularly well, but you do like cram it back in the wall over where the...
Well, I give it a good wiggle, so that way it'll kind of seat in.
Yeah,
well.
You do an okay job, but you do like push it all the way into the wall. Now you have covered up the dart hole that you made, and you have left a giant hole where the dartboard was.
There. Now the dart hole's covered. And,
I am...
you got both your hands on your head.
Yeah. No, I am...
You okay?
I am speechless. Do you think that they're going to believe that we didn't try to steal their safe?
What's safe?
Well, the safe that was attached to that dartboard that you just shoved back in the wall.
There's a safe attached to that dartboard?
That's what that metal box was on the backside of the dartboard.
Oh, I just thought it was a really fancy dartboard.
No,
okay.
No, I believe that was a safe where someone had hidden things. And I now wonder if they're going to believe that we didn't try and steal that safe.
Well, this is actually a pretty easy conversation. Did I ever tell you that I was an officer in Rome beforehand? So what I like to do is I like to just kind of pin things on like the nearest person. So
is that me? Sounds like you're going to pin it on me.
No, not you. You're my partner. We just need preferably that guy over there. I point at the guy on the poker table. Preferably him, if we could swing it.
Okay. How do you plan on pinning that on him?
Well, and I'll go and I'll get some dust from the hole.
Okay.
I'll just walk over to the guy and table and I'll sprinkle it all over him. And now he'll be cooked. So
feels like he was probably intended to be an interesting NPC that we're never going to talk to.
Well, here's what we'll go find a better NPC to let them know what happened here.
Yeah, this could never come back on us. I like this. Let's go ahead.
Plan.
Let's do this.
All right.
Never say Dunlap wasn't down for a good time.
Dunlap wants to do all these complicated things. Like
I've asked to do nothing complicated.
You wanted to cover up the hole, and then you want to make a big deal out of their safe.
That's not a complicated thing.
Shouldn't be.
I never said it was.
But now you say it's a crime.
Well,
and we covered up the crime, and now you're saying that, we can't talk to this guy because we pinned him for the crime.
Would you like to talk to him?
Kinda.
Okay.
Might be able to.
Yeah. How about you have a word with him about the crime that he just committed?
We'll wing it. We'll wing it. We'll see what. Just follow my lead.
Oh, I've been doing that. Yeah.
And he's on the poker table.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a deck of cards or something next to him?
Oh, there's a deck of cards on the bookshelf.
I'll go grab the deck of cards. It's in the box still, or
yeah,
cool. And I'll
got a picture of a unicycle on it.
Love it. I'll take it and I'll drop it on the table next to him real loud.
Okay.
And kind of act nice and innocent when this happens.
All right. He does not flinch. He doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna Flavius.
This usually works.
You just ripped the safe out of the wall and then shoved it back in the wall.
Right.
And he didn't wake up.
Well, then how do you?
I don't think that's going to wake him up.
Why do you wake a vampire up?
I don't know.
I don't want to whack him because I think that would make.
That does sound like a bad idea.
I think that would make him more mad than anything.
Probably.
Well, maybe can smell blood like sharks, right?
How do you know?
They're vampires. It's what they do.
How do you know sharks can smell blood?
Well, I read it in my ogre books.
Yeah.
In your ogre books?
My orc books.
Orc books.
I read that in my orc books.
Really? That is fascinating.
Orcs are big on sharks.
Sharks can smell blood. How do they smell blood in the water?
Do I look like a shark expert to you?
It sure seemed like it.
Well, not everything's like it seems. Anyway, we have bigger, more pressing things to worry about here. I'm going to be straight with you. I want you to cut yourself.
Oh.
And wake this guy up so we can talk to him.
Why him?
Because I don't want to get eaten.
Well, I've come this far.
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Well, how else do you want to?
I'm gonna form my sanguine blade.
Yeah.
Since I don't have a weapon to cut myself with.
Oh, that's big.
This is what you want. I'm holding the sword. This is like anime sword made of blood.
No. Sword. This is ridiculous. Dunlap, we're smarter than this.
Okay.
We are. You sure about that, mister?
I mean, I'm curious to see where it goes.
I just don't know. Like,
give me an awareness check.
Both of us?
Yes.
I fail.
Me too.
All right. Nothing.
Let me try, and I'll jiggle the table some.
All right.
I roll athletics to jiggle the table.
Sure. How hard do you want to jiggle it?
I want only 2 legs to be touching at any given time.
Okay, give me a tier 2 athletics check.
I got it.
All right. You just shake him real good, and other than him moving with the table, he doesn't appear to notice.
This actually works better. Here, get his legs. We're going to put him over by the wall.
I would like to.
I've done this a lot. You have to trust me.
a lot. You said,
do you think I'm here?
I see how you didn't, you did eventually like get fired.
I mean, I've learned the error of my
There's
ways.
only so many crimes you can frame people for before you get caught.
I've learned the error of my ways. I feel remorse for these things.
What was the error?
I was
Caught.
See, now that when you say it like that, makes me think that maybe you haven't learned the error of your ways in the traditional sense.
Well, it's a work in progress. You can't, if someone's addicted to a substance, you can't say, well, overnight they're going to get over it. Just like right now, this is
just right now. We have to do it again.
This is only, it's an isolated incident. Do you want to get caught and killed by vampires or not? They're not going to kill this guy. They're going to think he messed up and he's sorry for moving the safe. And they might think he did it poorly. If they think that we did it, they're just going to kill us with their vampire teeth.
Okay, so you don't want me to cut myself?
No, I don't want you to cut yourself. I do want you to get this guy's legs.
I actually thought that plan was entertaining, but all right, on to this one. So you want me to get his legs?
Get his legs. I'm gonna get his shoulders. We'll prop him up next to the thing.
The DM.
Even he'll think that he did this.
Clayton is looking at me like, "Are you sure you want to keep doing this?"
By all means, do as thou wilt.
I thought I don't have a plan, and that is my plan.
Yeah, that seems safe.
I've already got his arms. Don't laugh. Hurry.
You've already got his arms?
Well, his arms are glued to his chest.
No, I'm not undoing anything. I assume he's pretty stiff right now.
Yeah.
He's nice and stiff. So I'm grabbing him.
You're like putting your hands on his shoulder blades?
Yeah. And we're picking him up. I'm picking him up that way.
You're a pretty big guy. I feel like you can handle it on your own, can't you? Do you really need my help?
I don't want to drop him.
You just don't want to do this alone.
I don't want to do this.
You want me to be in some part responsible.
I want you to be committed to this because that's
what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to just let you play this out without being directly responsible for what's happening. You wouldn't have
lasted a week in the force.
Well, at the end of this, I'd like to say the giant man made me do this if I have to.
Is that what you want? You want me to?
I'm pretty sure people would believe me.
All right. Well, I'll get you if you don't do it. There.
Excuse me? You'll get me?
That was you. Look, it's what I thought you meant you wanted me to.
Are you just threatening me?
Yeah, because that way you don't have to take responsibility. You're being coerced.
I grab his feet.
This guy is stiff as a board. It is trivially easy for you two to move him.
And we'll prop him up by the hole in the wall. We'll just prop him up there. And
when we get done, and I assume he puts his like final little touch, we've placed him there, and then kind of like adjust maybe his clothes, like a little, and get it all.
Yeah.
This scenario.
Yeah.
This doesn't appear staged at all to you.
He's a guy propped up on the wall, stiff as a board next to a hole.
They're going to spend so much time trying to figure out what happened here. They'll never even think of us.
All right, what next?
He's got the plaster, or he's got the chips, or whatever the hell this wall is. It's all over him from what he did. So let's go find something else to do.
Let's go find something else to do.
And I got to stop coughing. All right.
Did somebody say coughing?
He's a pun buyer. We got to get the fuck out of here.
Did he wake up?
No.
All right. Shall we go to the courtyard then?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
That sounds lovely.
Let us go to the courtyard.
Let us go.
Courtyard. All right, you guys.
We solved that like pros.
I'm not sure what we solved.
Whatever could have happened.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, whatever it was, it's not our problem now.
We're definitely making our own quest line. That's for sure. Who needs a GM? We can just make our own problems.
Listen, here's what happens if they come after us and say, what happened? Here's the beauty of it.
I'm just going to say, I don't know.
Here's the beauty of it all. We'll say, we'll find who did this. And then we just look for ourselves.
I'll say, I'm as confused as you are.
So you guys walk out in the courtyard, and it's got some little stone tiled pathways and some trees, and there's a fountain in the middle with a dude on it, and the dude looks an awful lot like the guy you just saw in the poker room.
Does he look like the guy in all the paintings?
He does not.
Okay,
he looks
good.
like he might be related, but not the same guy.
Oh, no.
We're in the courtyard, right? That's where
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, we can go talk to him and ask him about this nice place.
Is he awake?
Oh, no, it's a stone statue.
Okay. I believe that's a statue.
Oh, sorry. I only got one eye.
So the guy laying on the poker table. I didn't realize having only one eye meant that you couldn't identify like materials.
Well, how would you know? You have two eyes, you know?
I cover one eye.
Looks
like stone to me.
Oh, look, I covered my eye for like 2 seconds and I know the entire how it feels to live a life with only one eye. Look at me. You feel better about that now? Is that you feel good?
Yeah, I feel quite confident that if I cover one eye, I know what it's like to have one eye.
The soft bigotry of doing that.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you know that it's not like having one eye? Have you ever had two eyes?
No.
Exactly.
Why are you picking on me for having you have double the vision I get?
Does he? He's actually got like about a fifth more vision than you do.
See, even the narrator's
depth perception
on me.
But your eye is so much bigger than mine.
It is, and it inflates.
And I'm going to roll general knowledge.
Yeah.
To know that eyes work by the quantity of light that they can take in.
Yeah. How much Irish you got, bro?
I succeed on my general knowledge check.
All right, yeah, you know that Cyclopses can see fine. Their depth perception's not great, but they got pretty good field of view.
Yep. You're just bullshitting me.
Yeah.
You think this Cyclops just might be stupid.
It's a pretty statue, though.
So, the guy on the table.
Yes.
Right.
Looks like he's related to the guy in the statue.
Look, he looks like the guy in the statue. Guy on the table and statue look a little bit like the guy in the hallway.
In the painting.
Statue and guy in the poker room are the same, definitely.
Okay.
Or twins.
I'd like to retract my previous statement. Also.
What do you mean?
Regarding the fact that all of the paintings were of the same guy.
What do you mean?
Because I certainly don't think the guy on the poker table was the guy in the paintings. He looked different. But looks like the guy in the statue. Starting to think maybe all vampires do look alike.
See, that's what I was saying, but I didn't want to be insensitive about it.
It can't be reasonable though, because you can become a vampire, right?
Right.
I don't want to say what I think it is, but it's a thing that you can contract. Put it that way so as to not be offensive to anyone who might be listening.
They're a disease.
Oh, no.
They're...
That's the word I was trying to avoid.
I need a fancy term for what I just said. I don't have one, though.
Yep.
Well, there goes our vampire listeners.
Anyway, what you said,
The D word.
The D word. If it is that, and I'm not saying it is, and you then can acquire vampirism, does that mean if I became a vampire, I would look like them now? Would I stop looking like me?
It's hard to say. We need to get you bit to really figure it out.
This seems wild. Do you think maybe there's some kind of weird incest thing going on with vampires?
I assume that there's gotta be some incest here. You don't have a house this big without having a little bit of incest.
Really?
Yeah.
That is an interesting observation.
We used to talk about it in our culture all the time. We'd say, vampires, they look a little bit.
Hold on. This is a vamp. I thought you said a house this big. There's other great houses. Are you saying all the great houses participate in incest?
No, I can't do that. And I can't say stuff like that. That's really frowned upon. I would never say anything like that. But I am simply pointing out that people with big houses sometimes do appear to have that going on or interested in such things. I think it might happen the most there, according to the size of their house.
An interesting observation. And given European history, there's probably some correlation.
Yeah, I mean, he do have that Habsburg jaw. Could be that nose and chin trying to meet in the middle.
Please tell me the vampire doesn't look like that.
No.
Whoa.
I can't get
that image out of my head now.
Vampires are supposed to be like idealized.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like, well, in this world, idealized is to have deformities.
Yeah, hydrocephaly. He looks like that fucked up king of Spain.
Do you think that guy on the table was this guy in the statue?
Yeah.
Man, I hope he's not important. That'd be rough.
Starting to think that we could be in trouble.
Well, he's in trouble. He tried to steal a safe.
Yeah.
We are so far away from that place. We were probably in the next room, I'd assume.
You guys are, maybe 50 feet away from the game room.
I keep walking.
Do we want to be further? Or calmly hanging out in the vicinity like nothing happened? Well, we could play it either way.
Let's just keep.
Well, here's the thing. If we're gonna get caught, seeing as we've apparently done what we've done, possibly it would be best that wherever we get caught, we are calmly lounging as if nothing happened.
Yeah. Well, let's calmly walk. Just keep going.
Okay.
And just be real relaxed about it.
Where do you guys want to walk?
We'll just keep wherever this path is going. It's fine.
So this courtyard we're in.
Yeah.
Does it get daylight in it?
Oh yeah, it's full daylight out right now.
Oh, well then maybe we should stay right here. Maybe this is a great place to stay.
Very, very interesting.
Or I guess we could drag that guy out here and just get rid of all the evidence.
Oh,
I'm not saying that we would.
That's not all the evidence.
That's my inner thoughts coming out. I'm sorry.
Still be the whole moved safe thing, and now there'd be a dead vampire to moved safe. It feels like we'd be.
And then we'd have to get another.
It feels like now we'd be guilty of both things.
Well, yeah, and then we'd have to get another person to frame, and that's all.
Yeah, we'd have to get another vampire, and we'd have to dust his hands with now the vampire dust and the drywall dust.
It's way too much effort. We're good right now. This is fine.
Okay. Where is it you would like to go?
Let's just keep touring around. This place is cool.
Okay. So in the fountain?
Yeah.
Is it just water?
Just water.
Okay.
I'll make an awareness check too, just looking around, seeing if there's anything interesting.
All right.
I succeed.
All right. You notice a couple of bonfires out here. Looks like they're there to keep it warm on this nice chill day. There's a door in between the bonfires. It looks like it leads to another kind of hallway looking thing. Maybe like the main hall foyer for the house. You still don't see any like staff or anything.
Is it weird that we haven't seen anyone?
Well, I'd like to roll general knowledge.
All right.
To confirm my suspicions.
Okay.
Which is that it is vampire nighttime right now.
Yes.
And therefore.
Yeah, that's tier 1 general knowledge.
Yes.
It's vampire nighttime. Most of their staff work at night and they are asleep during the day.
Yeah. So I think it's essentially nighttime for them.
Aren't they dead?
No. You know what I'm saying? That like, you know how we're awake during the day?
Right.
And we sleep at night?
Mm-hmm.
They sleep during the day and are awake at night.
Seems kind of inefficient. But hey.
Inefficient?
Yeah.
Well, they can't go outside during the day because they die.
Right. Because of the sun.
Because of the sun thing.
That makes more sense. I see how that could. Yeah, no, this system works for them.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. It's their thing. But.
Well, we got.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got free run of the place.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Why are we tiptoeing around? Let's get out of here. Let's go fucking investigate and play with all the vampire stuff.
Yeah.
Do what with other vampire stuff?
Go check it out. They're asleep. They'll be down for another few hours.
Okay. Let's go. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I'm going to go through that door that was leading to the foyer.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, look through the door. There's like a little table here with some like cold hors d'oeuvres on it. Like there was a meal here, but it's been left and the servants haven't cleaned it up yet.
That's, man, bad servants.
How long has it been since we arrived here?
Maybe 2 hours.
You think there's a possibility that Crispus has finished his meeting and has left, and now we're just here in Vampire House?
I don't like that idea.
I don't like it either.
Maybe how would we fact check that?
Well, he was having a meeting, right?
Right.
And this feels like the kind of room you'd have a meeting in.
1 hour ago. Hey, Bo Moranis, you ready to go? You didn't have any other gladiators with you, did you? Nope, it's just me.
I'm going to try an hors d'oeuvre to see how cold it is.
Room temp?
I think we should probably get out of here. I'm not going to lie to you. Because you make a lot of sense.
I think we're just trespassing now.
But let's hey, what do you say we get out of here and have a drink? And maybe meet with Crispus and see how this.
I would like to roll a check to determine the most efficient way to get out the front door.
Okay. Well, you are maybe 10 feet from it, so give me.
Oh, okay.
Awareness?
Okay. Was it a tier 2?
No, it's tier 1.
That was a 6, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a 6.
Definitely.
Okay. Good. Because if it was a 9, I failed, but it was a 6. I succeed.
Yeah. So it looks like this is a big wooden double door with iron bands on it. It's got, gothic-y stuff carved into it. But it's got a big timber bar on the backside of it locking. And you figure that you can take this bar off, open the door, and leave, but you're not sure how you're supposed to relock the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to look for a window.
All right. There's 2 big windows right next to it.
They don't open, I assume.
They do not.
I already taken the bar off the door.
Hold.
What do you mean? The door's right here.
Yeah. But
what?
How do we put it back?
We'll just lean it up against it.
Lean what up against what?
We'll just lean the bar up against the door, and they can lock it back
from the outside
when they wake up. They can lock it back.
Okay,
afterwards.
yeah, but then your whole plan about leaving that dude leaned up against the wall, they'll know someone else was here.
They'll
and
think
left.
he did it.
But now they'll also have another piece that says someone else was here.
Well, okay,
and left.
I see where you're worried.
And do you think they won't take his word for it when he says, "I didn't do this"?
There's an easy solution to this. the strategy works as a circle. I'll just grind off some of this, whatever this is nice wood. I'll grind off some of this and we'll sprinkle it on him and then we'll leave.
So you think
I have a cunning plan.
so? Wow.
I mean, my plan's to go. You're the one who's making this complicated. Door's right here. Well, fine. What do you want to do?
Oh, I was just trying to figure out a way out of here where where no one would realize that someone had left, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you want to try to sneak out?
Yeah.
Would
you not want to sneak out?
I just want to go.
I mean, I do too, but
You want to fucking go?
but you also ripped a safe out of the wall, and there's probably some good reasons to maybe not let people know that we were here after the building.
Your presence.
After the building was closed.
I guess
I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna have a narrow list of suspects when they think about the people that don't live in Vampire House that were in it last night, which includes us.
Well, then how do we sneak out of here?
I don't know. I was just mentioning that we should probably go for sneaking rather than leaving the front door open.
Well, come on, let's go find another exit, I guess. I guess we're gonna go.
Okay, you guys want to go left or right? Left leads west leads to the hallway where you guys saw those portraits. Right leads to another door.
I would like one other thing.
Okay.
I want to go back to the dart room.
Yeah.
I want to grab a dart.
All right. Out of dart.
I would like to try and remember.
Yeah.
What the vampire bites looked like on the maid.
Okay.
What would that be a roll for?
Give me a general knowledge or awareness.
Okay.
All right. You remember?
I did general knowledge to remember.
Yep.
Okay. And I will now proceed with his plan.
All right, cool. You grabbed the dart, remembered what the bites look like, and now you're back up here going through the door. All right, yes. You guys walk into a small kitchen. Got a big Valheim-style big fireplace in the corner.
This place is so nice.
And it's got cold storage pantry on the other side, and there's a door going what looks like maybe outside. It's a small door. And then there's, like the remains of a meal. Like they didn't clean up after they cooked all the hors d'oeuvres out there on the big table.
And they really had some kind of get together here, didn't they?
I think it's so.
Was there more? You think there were more Christmas here?
Like that or Christmas was really liked. Maybe the vampires have some sort of grandma that cooks for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Right. Could be, I guess.
Maybe. But yeah, there could have been more people here. I assume that could happen for them.
I guess. I don't know why vampires don't feel like the entertaining type.
I don't know. That guy was out cold. He knew how to party, apparently.
Yes.
I haven't seen someone out like that in a while.
So just a bunch of food in here.
Yeah. Well, the remains of some food. You look in the kitchen and there's a bunch of dirty dishes in the sink. And clearly somebody made a big meal, but did not do the cleanup after.
I'm going to munch on some leftovers if there's like some ham or something laying out.
You find some unidentified protein.
I eat that protein.
All right. Got to keep swole.
Yeah, you got to get those macros in, man.
Yeah. All right. So we've left the main hall. We've gone into a kitchen.
Yep, there's a door to the outside, and then there's a small door into another room south of you.
All right. Well, I'm going to check the door to the outside.
All right. It is locked, but it is locked with like a deadbolt instead of a bar.
Okay. When I unbolt the deadbolt, I open the door.
Yep.
And the other side has like a keyhole.
Yes.
On the other side of the deadbolt. Okay.
And that leads outside?
It sure does.
All right.
See some nice woodlands and some trees and then the wall of the compound, and then you're out.
Sneaky, just like you wanted.
Well, okay, so this would probably be a little less noticed having a deadbolt left unlocked than the front door. This could probably reasonably be missed.
Right.
Of course, there probably will be a servant killed. Guess we're okay with that, though, right?
I mean, they're already dead.
No, I don't think the Igors. They're on like Igor. You remember? I'm going to try and roll to remember what number that Igor was that we met. I got the general knowledge check.
Yeah, Igor number 7, maybe. Igor number 9.
He was nice.
We can frame another Igor, but it's going to take a lot more work.
I don't know how many other Igors in the shop there are in Vampire House there are. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, we'll have to go find them.
If we do this,
if you want to accommodate your bleeding heart, we can go. We can do it.
Bleeding heart. Oh,
yeah, you're talking about risking like life and limb for Igor number 6, and I'm cool with framing some way. It's shocking how on board with framing you are now, but.
On board. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think Igor number 9 is going to get executed.
And you don't want that to happen.
I mean, it seems... He seemed pretty nice. That feels like we got
to go find an Igor number 8 and get some of his hair clippings or toenails.
Does your ethical view of the world as a former officer of the law, does it mesh with getting Igor number 9 executed? For something he didn't do?
Well, let me play it out in my head. Freeze. Get down, you scumbag. Stomp, stomp. No, he's compliant. We should. No. He's compliant. We'll help him out.
Now, did you determine? Man, that was curious. Did you determine compliance post stomping?
Well, yeah. Okay. How are we supposed to know otherwise?
Obviously.
All right. Just data.
Don't break the law. You don't have to deal with any of that. Well, I guess you don't now. I'm not in the force, but later.
Okay. Yep.
Thoughts for later.
The infamous Roman law code of don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I think they got that from Hammurabi.
All right, let's go save the day. Go frame another Igor.
I'm not saying we should frame anybody. I'm just still.
Well, then what do you want to do? You don't want to go through the door. You don't want to frame anybody. You want to just sit on the dinner table and wait for him to come and chew us up?
I'd like to see if there's any string.
What string?
Yeah, there's some twine here. Looks like somebody tied up a ham or a Wellington or something.
Great, cool. How does this deadbolt work?
It's got like a little lever on the back. And you turn it left and it pushes the deadbolt into the wall. You turn it right and it pulls the deadbolt out of the wall.
Okay. Great. Then I'm going to try and affix the string to the lever.
All right.
And I'm going to see if I can shut the door and still have hold of the string.
All right. Yeah.
I shut the door. And then I'm going to try and see if I can pull the string down the length of the door to lock the deadbolt from the outside.
All right. Give me finesse, tier 2.
I succeed.
You do that.
Okay. We are locked out of the building.
All right. What side of the door were you on, Clayton?
I was on the side with him.
Okay.
I don't think I would have tried to lock it while he was inside.
You have successfully locked yourselves out of the house.
Well,
there's about 50 yards of well-manicured woodland, and then a wall, and then out back onto the street.
That was pretty clever. I was kind of looking forward to having 2 layers of mystery for them to unravel, but this works real good, and we get to save Igor number 9. Good job. Good work.
All right. I'm going to, I guess, try and walk with an air of confidence towards the exit.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Nice, confident.
So is there a guardhouse at the like...
So there's a guardhouse, around the corner. It's probably more like 75 yards away, but that's where you guys came in here.
Is there a way to exit without going through the guardhouse?
You can crawl over the wall.
All right. I'm going to get to the wall and kind of look both ways.
Nobody.
All right. You want to lift me up?
Yeah, I'll get you up there. And I'll get him and we'll give him a toss.
All right, before he grabs me, I'm gonna put maybe the dart in the bushes.
All right, cool.
Just all right, let's go.
All right, and I'll give him a toss. We're gonna do an athletic 16 to give him a nice big toss.
All right.
What tier are we talking?
Tier 2. Roll advantage on that.
Oh, I got it.
All right, cool. He throws you up the wall.
All right, I'm gonna try and grab onto the top and crawl over.
All right, give me tier 1 finesse.
Let's see. I'm gonna spend a hero point.
Hey.
So I'm now treated tier 3, so I auto succeed.
All right. You succeed on the finesse check. You are on top of the wall. It looks like nobody's up here.
All right, I'm gonna drop down the other side.
All right, cool.
Then I'm gonna try to Trinity jump up to the top of the wall.
You
know, Matrix when Trinity jumps in the beginning.
Yeah. Give me tier 3 finesse.
That's just
well,
straight,
acrobatics is athletics, but there's probably a finesse element to it, I guess, as well.
All right, give me a tier 1 finesse and a tier 3 athletics.
All right. Athletics first.
Okay.
Score on athletics.
All right.
That's a negatorio.
You get advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage on that.
Got it.
All right. You mostly Trinity jump up a wall. The wall's not like real wide up here, so you sort of end up like laying over it, but you did get to the top.
Excellent.
I'm just picturing him being bigger than the wall.
Yeah. If you reach up, you could have like grabbed the top of it, but yeah.
This was way more effective. And then I'll, of course, Trinity jump down. And
yeah, you do that.
All right, when we get on the other side, I straighten my coat.
Now, see, everything worked out.
I sure did.
With a little hard work and some fancy finger work from my good buddy.
I don't need you to tell that part of the story.
Well, we can never tell this story ever again. I need you to understand that. That's part of this.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't planning on it.
All right, good. Neither was I.
We're definitely going to go to a bar, though. That's going to be our excuse for why we're not around.
And that's canon. We'll see you all next week.